What is going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. I know you guys, you're wondering what the heck is going on. Why has it been so long since I've made a video? I was able to get a video just like 2 days ago. It took like 2 hours to publish. You can see this one right here. And you can see that the background is, we're in a totally different place there. But if you watch that video, you would kind of know what's going on here. We'll be back on track. I believe Wednesday, videos will be going out normally back at home here. But for the time being, you're gonna have to bear with. I'll get a video out tomorrow as well, so we're good on that front here. But of course, the 2 days or 3 days that I'm away from my computer and I can't make a video, we see crypto and we see XRP specifically explode bigger than it has over the past year. I find that absolutely incredible. Or maybe not the past year, but the past like several months. We can see the last time we saw this much volume within XRP, I'd say it was probably 160 days ago, if not closer to 270 days ago. So I find that absolutely coincidental, and it always seems to happen when I'm away from my computer. Do we see markets explode at such a violent rate? But you can see XRP has actually done exactly what we planned for, exactly what we anticipated, to a T. Perfectly. So, ensuing my trust in you guys, hopefully you followed through with the many days and warnings in advance that would have prepared you for this market movement here. You can see clear as day we are in a descending broadening wedge, and this is almost always a bullish sentiment here. They usually break to the upside. That is exactly what happened on XRP. You could see if we jump to the 4 hour, maybe we can get a better view, but you can see right when we had this confirmation closure right here outside the downtrend, it was the perfect prime ample opportunity for you guys to buy in and leverage to the upside here. Unfortunately, me being in another country with no service, I couldn't make any trades, and I think being in Canada too, I really couldn't do much. It was just too difficult, and too much was going on here, but I'm hoping you guys took advantage of this. This was probably one of the easiest textbook movements we have seen, so I'm excited to go further into the markets and discuss this with you. You can see we've talked about this so many times in the past here. Literally just go watch my previous video from just a couple of days ago here as we referenced the fact that there was nowhere to go but up within crypto and within XRP, and that we would be seeing this reversal market because everything is so freaking oversold. So I'm excited. We're going to talk about XRP. We're going to talk about Solana, which broke bullish. We're going to talk about Ethereum, which broke bullish. We're going to talk about Bitcoin, which broke bullish, and then we'll wrap things up with the S&P, which didn't do much yesterday here. We're consolidating. This is the only pretty much commodity that we look at here, which is kind of floating up, but we've been in a bullish momentum. We've had bullish momentum, since April. For the stock market, we're up 13.6%, which is insane, and hopefully we can keep this trajectory up. I think we're going too quickly upwards for us to maintain this kind of momentum here. But anywho, with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember BYDFI is doing a sign up and enjoy double rewards here, where you can earn $50 in free cryptocurrency and a 31-day VIP rate experience, which means you get to trade around with minimal, if not any, fees on the exchange here for pretty much a month, including free cryptocurrency and sign-up bonus rewards here. So more information on BYDFI later on in today's video, as well as another way to earn several $100s in free cryptocurrency from BYDFI later on in today's episode. But diving into the technical analysis, I want to start off with the current coin market cap here, something we haven't done in a long time. Last time we checked the market cap, we're going back about 5-ish days here. The market was trading at about 30 on the fear and greed index. Last time we saw us in that level here, it wasn't neutral. We were in extreme fear. It was so freaking easy to buy in because we're so undervalued. These markets are not going to handle that. And that is why the markets are up 4.5% today. And you can see that's why every crypto is up double digits. Of course, I missed this stuff, but it's so obvious. We're up 9.9% on Bitcoin, 9.7% on Ethereum, 11% on BNB, not 8.5% on Solana, 21% on XRP. I mean, come on, guys. This was the most textbook obvious thing. And if I had to hold your hand through this here, then you shouldn't be in crypto. This was the easiest undervaluation in the markets here with the anticipation of a run. If you literally just go back and watch 2 videos, if you have just a moment to spare, go back, watch this video here that I made, and then watch this video here that I made. Watch the yellow video, watch the green video, and then watch today's, and you will understand that this was planned for. I gave you ample warning, and you should have been able to capitalize off these runs so easily. You can see on Solana, and I'm just pissed I couldn't make those videos earlier. Like I said, the only time we see some sort of major market movement is when I'm away. It happens every single time. And of course, I'm not near, internet, so I wasn't able to do anything really about it, or it just wouldn't have worked out well. Anywho, I'll do better. I'll do better on the next ones. But you can see here on Solana here, starting off, Solana had a beautiful symmetrical triangle we were tracking on the 4-hour charts here. You can see we have a beautiful uptrend. We have a beautiful downtrend, price ceiling, price floor. You can see us filling this in with higher lows and lower highs. Each time we head down, it's higher than the last. Each time we head up, it's lower than the last. So as this gets constricted, we need to make a decision here. And as you guys can see, we had confirmation closure right here. 144. We rally all the way up to 154 here. Even though it's a small little run, you can see if you take this from the bottom, we're up 7.5%, if not a little bit higher here. This was so obvious as we were pretty much getting constricted on a moving the moving average and the sideways trend right here. You can see we got constricted, we filled in the gap, decision was made, we blew up. So this was extremely easy to capitalize off this rally. Zooming out, you can see on the daily charts here, we're finally getting a little steam ahead of this moving average. So if you missed your opportunity on Solana on the 4-hour charts, I wouldn't sweat it too much because the daily doesn't look bad. It looks pretty undervalued as well. You can see we started off right around 50. 49.50. We're only trading at 53, and today's candle is starting to trade above moving average. If we close above here, exactly where we are, it's only 8:45 in the morning that I'm recording this video. If we close the market where we are right at this moment here, there is a very good chance this is going to come back up and retest $200 here. You can see in the past, we've drawn in a beautiful bull flag formation here, filling in the gap. We drew a ghost bars pattern. You can see this pattern caused for correction followed by reversal. And you can see that's exactly what the price did. We went up, we went down, and here we are starting our ascent to the upside here, which is so obvious. Now, if we can confirm closure above this moving average here, I would very likely expect this market to continue up and at least retest this top resistance here, moving up at least to 170. So if we close here tomorrow or tonight, another buying opportunity for a long position here. 4-hour charts are getting a little unsteady, so expect to see a little turbulence, but I do believe we will continue to head up as we are overbought on the 4-hour here. So Solana still looks good for a long-term hold until maybe August. I know that's a long time from now, but it's pretty much the rest of this month. We should continue upwards here. That's about, I'd say around 3 weeks left. We could see some bullish movement up to here, and I would likely expect us to continue to rally upwards here. Now, you can take advantage of these trades on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. BYDFI lets you buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Every single thing you'd want on an exchange is offered on BYDFI, including demo trading accounts, as well as sign-up bonus incentives, which is awesome. But check this out. Long, short, leverage trade, create stop losses, moving, trailing stop losses. I mean, BYDFI is my favorite exchange overall. It's just so good. But they have this demo trading and they have a welcome rewards bonus. So, those previous trades, take advantage of it on BYDFI. If, you can literally trade around with free money that's offered to you. You can get up to $2,800 in free rewards by literally signing up for free with that link at the top of the description. Complete these tasks here. You can get that bonus money. You can use that bonus money to trade around and earn real profit that you can, pull out to your bank account. It's that easy. It's that simple. I've done it. You guys can do it too. On top of that, if at the minimum, the bare minimum, just sign up to take advantage of their demo account. I highly recommend that everybody start off on the demo account because it's free. They give you 50 grand in Monopoly money or demo money to get familiar with the platform, get familiar with the exchange. It's a good way to practice. It's a good way to test your skills. See if you got what it takes to even trade around with here. You can get, 10 consecutive trades in the green. then, maybe you have what it takes to switch on over to the live. If you're getting them all in the red, then maybe trading isn't for you. But you can check it out here, super easy. Click on live trade when you're ready to go to the real thing here for more risk. And you can use that bonus money to play around with too and earn real profit. So make sure to check out BYDFI down in the description below. And moving on from Solana here, looking at some other cryptos, you can see XRP also looks so freaking good. We've talked about this in the past here, jumping to the weekly charts. We were undervalued. I don't know how else to explain this to you guys. It is so obvious here. It was so textbook. It was so easy. We were oversold, retesting off the oversold chart on the weekly. We have clearly shown that there is a descending fractal forming here where we have these lower highs and lower lows. Each time we head up, it's lower than the last, and each time we fall, it's lower than the last. And you can see every single time that XRP hits this bottom floor, it explodes to the upside here consistently. This time is no outlier. This time is just like all the rest here, and just like we did in the past, we hit this, and what did we do? Exploded to the upside. And like I've been saying before in every video prior, it's not a breakout. It's not a bull run because we're undervalued. We're literally just catching up to neutral levels here. It's like, filling your cup back up to full. That doesn't mean you have more than what you started with and what you could have. You're just getting back to where you were. You're getting back on your feet. But from taking advantage of that at a low point here, it's good profit. So this was an easy reversal. All we did was go back up to moving average, something that happens so often. We didn't break out of it. We didn't have a breakout. We just reversed or pulled back up to where we started from here. And this inevitably caused what appears to be a breakout or a movement up, a reversal back up of a 31% run. 31% we reversed back to the upside here. So you can see clear as day what we had here, and now it's probably time to sit a little tight because we're nearing overbought. Within this lower high, lower low pattern here, we broke out right here on the 4 hour and rallied out in a descending broadening wedge. These always break bullish here. I'll literally pull it up for you. Descending broadening wedge. You can see these always break to the upside here. It is textbook that they break up. Let's show you this one here. You can see right here, resistance line, support line. In the bottom is support, top is resistance. We head lower, we break out. Lower high and lower low formations. We confirm closure outside of this resistance. We explode to the upside. Then look at XRP. That is exactly what we did. Lower high, lower lows. We break to the upside here. It's literally textbook, simple. There's nothing more that needed to be said. Ethereum was a little bit harder to trade. We said we were undervalued. We weren't in a new technical indicator here, but we knew we'd come back up to retrace to moving average here because we were undervalued. So that's what happened. Again, I wasn't trading on Ethereum, so it really doesn't matter here. It's all good. And then moving forward to Bitcoin, this was another easy crypto. We had a lower high, lower low pattern here, stair-stepping, descending fractal. And then once we confirm closure right here, we've now broken out of it and we're heading back up. And you can also see we're inside of a beautiful uptrend. If I jump to the weekly charts here, you can clearly see we've been on this uptrend. We've used this as an uptrend. So this is a good sign. And I do think we're going to continue to pump higher. You can see we're now retesting moving average. If we manage to close above this, it's game on for 73K, pretty much going back up to retest all-time highs. And it's going to happen quicker than you think. But this beautiful descending fractal, we've been pretty much, in a bearish trend for the past 37 days. Bitcoin has fallen a total of 25%. So to see a little correction that has shot us up 12 is not a breakout, but it is good profit to capitalize on. So we've done this already here. We broke out of here, and there's a good chance it's going to continue upwards, but we need to kind of cool off a bit. But these were all simple, easy opportunities to take advantage of. As for the S&P, I don't know what the heck is going on here. You can see we've drawn, and I think this is like my focal point. You can see for the most part, we've been on this kind of uptrend where we've been bouncing off these supports. Clear as day, if we look at the relative strength indicator, we kind of continue to rebound off this yellow support we found. But now that we're in overbought, part of me thinks there's no more room to keep heading up. We're so overbought, so overextended. And usually what happens, like a big slide, once you get to the top, it's time to jump off. And it usually is a pretty aggressive, fast dump to the downside here. So I really do believe, even with this kind of higher low pattern here, we're going to dump. Maybe not this low, maybe up to here, but a dump nonetheless. And then hopefully we'll continue, onwards and upwards. But I am very weary on the S&P. Like, I wouldn't be putting my money in. I mean, if you're dollar cost averaging, it doesn't matter at all. But if you're trying to like time the market even a little bit here and wait for that perfect opportunity, it sure as hell isn't now. I'll tell you that. We're overbought. We're trading at 75 on the weekly charts here. That doesn't happen all too often. So we are anticipating a little slide to the downside here. That's what I'm looking for. But that's going to wrap up today's video. Make sure to check out BYDFI if you haven't already. Smash the like button, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in tomorrow morning's episode. Peace.